I'm excited to bring you the business energy reading for the full moon in Leo that goes to the new moon in Pisces. So much to share with you, but before I do, I want to make sure that you are looking at the right pieces so you can get the full picture for your business. So make sure to take a look not only at your sun sign, which is probably why you landed here, but also take a look at your north node and your rising sign. Combine all three together to move forward. And if you have any questions about doing that, please feel free to reach out to me. But that's what's going to give you the most accurate reading possible. So with that said, you can also check down in the description. I will have a link that goes to each one of those videos, so that it makes it really easy for you to find them. And of course, if you love this and you love getting this kind of help with your business, there's a couple of things you can do. Definitely like this video and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And share with your other spiritual entrepreneur friends because they can use this information too. And if you want to get more intimate with me and really dive deep into your business, using all the powers of the cosmos, then check out all the information in the description and we can be on our way. So with all of that said, let's get into it. This is for you, Cancer, if you have a Cancer sun, Cancer north node, or Cancer rising. This is all about the full moon in Leo to new moon in Pisces. This is your business energy reading. When I was prepping for the reading this morning, I got a hit to give you an overall card, just something to hang your hat on. It's an oracle card. Don't normally use oracle cards for these kinds of readings, so I thought that was interesting. So let's go ahead and see what comes up for you guys. And we've got Flame Tree. Interesting. For those of you into numerology, this is number 30. Flame Tree, the start of something new. That is interesting. Usually we're letting stuff go, but we're talking about starting something new. All right, so let's see what this is about. Let's look at what we're bringing in to this part of the lunar cycle. Woo! Guess it is time for me to turn over some cards. All right, so here we go. We've got Death, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got the Four of Swords reverse. That's how we're starting this out, of what we're bringing in. Interesting stuff. I can see why I got started something new here, because when we have Death, of course something new is starting, right? I love seeing the Death card, but this also says we've got some other energies at play here. So I don't know if your divine client archetype is Scorpio. If so, that is very, very interesting. Or if there's some other kind of Scorpio in the mix. But that, just pointing that out for you guys. And then over here at the Wheel of Fortune, this is like dreams coming true. So this is really good. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Just everything's ready. Everything's conspiring on your behalf. This is the energy that we're bringing into this full moon in Leo. And then we've got the Four Swords reverse. It's like, I love that back here with the Scorpio even, because it's as if now intuition is starting to take over. I'm interested to see where the rest of this is going. Yeah, let's see where the rest of this is going. We've got Temperance. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. And Two of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Swords upright. All right, so you've got a lot of big energy coming in for you with this full moon in Leo. So now we've had the Scorpio again, divine client archetype, Sagittarius here with Temperance. And it's really about, you know, Sagittarius are really organized. Like Scorpios are very mystic. So going up here and seeing that overturn of the base of always being logical, that makes sense. Also nice to see yeah, always being logical, that totally makes sense. And then coming over to Sagittarius, but wanting to still have some structure. Isn't that the way? We want to make sense out of things. So that's what we're seeing in Sagittarius. It's like there's this overturn of the logic, right? It's a deeper dive into the mystical, into intuition, so that's helping you run your business, but actually also putting in the structures that are necessary to make it happen. And I don't know, this is what's coming up for me. Check out, I'll have it in the description below. There is go to banishbusinessoverworld.com. I have an assessment there that's all about business milestones, and I think that might help you guys out a lot with the structure piece. All right, so moving on. We've got the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Swords upright. Oh, there is some interest. Oh. Okay, so we have our Two of Pentacles here. And we've got, let me turn it over here. It's not that you have to make a choice, right? It's not about, I've got to do X, Y, Z to create abundance or wealth or work. It's a yes and. So whatever you're doing, or if you feel like you're setting up structures and you can only do one thing, you can do both. It's a yes and, right? As we're going to this. And that's good because that Leo energy gives us that big energy. And especially when you're talking about Leo with Cancer, we're talking typically about creating community. So if you've been pondering creating community, this would be a great time. Even as, you know, it's full moon, we should be shedding stuff, but maybe that's why we have started something new here. It's a yes and. Whatever it is, it's a yes and as you're putting the structures in place. And sometimes by putting structures in place, things do necessarily shed away. And then down here with Canis Major, we've got the Eight of Swords. We've got kind of a mind protection. So it's interesting, we're overturning that foundation and then we're doubling down with it over here. So it's like there was this trajectory where you tapped in to intuition and mysticism, that kind of thing. Things were going really well. You realize you don't have to rely so much on logical foundations for everything. But then I guess this could be the trap by putting in some structures, putting in what I call masculine structures, and taking the yes and approach. We end up maybe starting to, it's a mental prison, not a physical prison, but like a mental prison. So let's see our last one here. We've got the Six of Wands reversed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, guys. All right. So this is what you just got to be aware of this. How do I want to say this? There is always Cancer, a beautiful way to weave the masculine and the feminine to where it's right for you, where that balance, it's not 50-50. It's different for everyone, that percentage, so to speak. And that percentage can change over time for different phases of what we're doing. And so don't get into the trap that has to be a certain way. Remember, we just came from the yes and we can, because what happens is that if we allow one to energetically take over, that's when we become lost, right? If we're too feminine, too masculine, we've got to find what's homeostasis for us. And maybe that really is what is new here. Started something new. It's finding that homeostasis for you. Because that's going to be very important as you move forward in your business. So, you know, it doesn't feel so herky-jerky and you don't go through burnout. Don't get overwhelmed. You don't go straight into hustle mode and then you disappear for months at a time. You know what I'm talking about. Because at the moment, not only do you need to nurture others, you need to nurture yourself. All right, let me know what you think in the comments below. And with that, I say peace, joy, love to you.